What's up, everybody? It's Yong here, and welcome to a Metal Gear Solid 5 news update slash discussion video in which we'll talk about what the fuck is happening with Kojima leaving Konami. Apparently this is a thing, and I'm still kind of in shock. I have no idea what's happening. I really love Metal Gear, and what does the future hold for the franchise? All these questions in my head, I don't know how to answer them because I'm legitimately I have no idea what's happening. So, for those who don't know what's happening, basically the way things started is that a new executive appointments announcement was made recently on March 4th. Basically it didn't list Kojima as an executive officer like it should, like it normally would. And then today on March 19th, we find out that all the promotional content on websites, social media, whatever, no longer feature the tagline "a Hideo Kojima game" or anything pertaining Kojima Productions. So the logo is gone, etc. So just go to like an official website, go to Twitter, Facebook, anything related to Metal Gear, anything that's officially for Metal Gear, and you will see there's not a single sign of Kojima or Kojima Productions to be found. And then we have the whole, Metal Gear Twitter is changing to this other site now. So basically, Kojima made an announcement that the official Metal Gear Twitter has been changed to @MetalGear_EN. So I'm assuming that maybe Konami and stuff like that, they won't be advertising Metal Gear stuff as heavily as they used to. And then we got the official Kojima Productions portal. So if you go to konami.jp/KojiPro or something, normally it would take you to this website saying, Kojima Productions, English, Japanese. And now you're just redirected to this Metal Gear Solid portal that has nothing related to Kojima or Kojima Productions to be found. Just says Konami, Metal Gear, here are the games, click on whatever. So it's all weird, and the list just goes on, and if you want to know the full nitty-gritty details, head over to my previous video in which I detail everything, what we know so far, and, but honestly, not a lot is known right now, and apparently, according to GameSpot, all we really know is that there's some kind of power struggle, or there was some kind of power struggle, and as a result, there was some kind of fallout between Kojima and Konami, which resulted in Konami making drastic changes to the company, including firing, or I don't know if firing, I don't want to use that word because we really don't know what's happening, but basically Kojima is leaving or Konami is getting rid of Kojima, or maybe it's both. I really don't know. So what will happen is that Kojima will finish Metal Gear Solid 5 and then leave Konami with his team. A lot of the higher-ups will leave as well. And this is all, again, according to GameSpot's insider source. We don't really know 100% what's happening, and so we're going to have to wait until Kojima or Konami make some sort of announcement. So, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of things, and I just, normally I'd have some kind of theory, but I honestly don't know what to say. What I do know is that it's obviously something bad. I mean, Kojima obviously did something to piss Konami off, or vice versa, one of the two or maybe both, which is why this is happening. Now, some people are saying this could be a PR stunt, but that's highly doubtful. I mean, honestly, to do something this crazy in the middle of development, to suggest some kind of rift between these two entities, and to just provide bad PR, essentially, for a game that's mid-development, that's not something that they would do. So I highly doubt this is a PR stunt. Like stuff with Phantom Pain, yeah, that's totally PR stuff. But this right here, no, something's happening. Something clearly bad is happening. And basically, when Konami was asked, what's happening? Is Kojima really leaving or whatever? Their PR message was, we'll announce more in the future. Konami always strives to blah, 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 but we'll announce more in the future. Look forward to that or whatever. And normally, if you want to, if you want rumors to die down, you want to say something definitive, like, no, Kojima is not leaving Konami, we're just restructuring, whatever. They're saying, well, hold off on that, we'll announce something in the future. That's the kind of thing you say when a rumor is pretty much on the dot. So that already sets off a lot of alarms. Now, something that I noticed is that the new executive appointments announcement was made on March 4th, as I mentioned before. So basically, this suggests that whatever this is has been going on for a while. This power struggle, this fallout, it's been going on for a while. I mean, it's been 15 days since the executive appointments announcement was made, and we just noticed it because, again, all the Kojima stuff is being pulled from the promotional material. And so that's a huge alarm right there. Now, the thing that worries me most about all this is the future of the Metal Gear franchise. What's gonna happen to it? Will Konami keep the rights, or will Kojima actually get the rights if he leaves? I highly doubt that because, you know, Metal Gear is such a big franchise. I don't think Konami would be willing to give that up. So after MGS5, will Kojima no longer be able to work on it? Is it gonna be something similar with like Mega Man or Resident Evil? For those who don't know, both of those franchises, the original creators either left or they were kicked out. And as a result, I mean, they just haven't been as good as they used to be. I mean, they were pretty much ruined. Mega Man, I mean, God knows where Mega Man is. I mean, that game, there hasn't been a new Mega Man game in a while, and the only one who's been providing any support for that franchise is Nintendo with Smash Brothers. And Resident Evil, I mean, it's pretty shit right now. I mean, Resident Evil 6, Revelations was okay. Revelations 2 is you know, it's not the worst, but it's just not, Resident Evil is not what it used to be because the creator left or was kicked out. Will something similar happen to Metal Gear? Will there be more Metal Gear games developed by, you know, folks over at Konami, and will the franchise be ruined as a result? I mean, I don't know. Will this be the last Metal Gear game? Will Metal Gear games be discontinued? If anything, I know that if this thing goes through and if Konami somehow ends up keeping the rights to Metal Gear, then Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to be the last good Metal Gear. I just cannot see a world in which a good Metal Gear game is made without Hideo Kojima, the mastermind behind this series. It's his cleverness and his crazy way of thinking that makes Metal Gear work. If you don't have that, I mean, you're just missing the key aspect of the puzzle. You just don't have Metal Gear without Kojima. So I'm really like worried about the Metal Gear franchise, which I fell in love with, I'm still in love with. I don't want it to die, and with Kojima's departure, I feel like the franchise will die. And God, the thought of that is just, I can't even, you know? Something else that worries me is Metal Gear Solid 5 itself. Will that be affected? Because according to sources, I think inside sources from GameSpot, they said that Kojima Productions' corporate resources are being limited by Konami now. So basically, it seems as though things are being kind of halted a bit on Kojima Productions' end. And will this affect development? Will the game be released on time? Does the limited resources signify that, you know, the game will struggle from here on out? I don't know. I just want Metal Gear Solid 5 to be good. At least send Kojima off with the best product possible. That's all I'm asking of Konami in this situation, because I mean, people can say fuck Konami or fuck Kojima. I don't know. They could say whatever, but we really don't know what's happening. Maybe Kojima somehow pissed them off, and then, or maybe Konami pissed Kojima off, or maybe it's a little bit of both. We don't know what's happening, so I'm not gonna give my thoughts on who to blame and whatnot. But I at least want Metal Gear Solid 5 to be a good send-off to what could possibly be a dying franchise. And also, what is going to happen to Silent Hills, the game that so many people are looking forward to? I mean, the Silent Hill franchise has been at a bit of a downward slope as of late. The games just haven't been as good, and I think many people agree that Kojima is what the franchise needs to revitalize itself. I mean, PT already proved what Kojima can do with the horror franchise, or the horror genre, and with Del Toro involved, I mean, that's just a recipe for awesome. But now with this happening, will Kojima leave development for Silent Hills? Will it be handed to someone else? What's gonna happen with that, with Silent Hills? I'm really looking forward to that game, and now that's been compromised as well because of whatever's happening. Regardless of what this thing is, what's done is done. There's no going back. Whatever's happening between Konami and Kojima, it's gonna happen, so we gotta brace ourselves. But let's look at it on the bright side for a second. If Kojima does end up leaving Konami, this could mean that Kojima would start his own studio and maybe start making new games, new franchises, new wonderful things. And if Konami, if Konami ends up, handing the Metal Gear franchise over to Kojima, which again, I highly doubt that'll happen, this could mean that Kojima will make more awesome Metal Gear games. That would be the best case scenario. But again, I mean, there's just very little chance of that happening, unfortunately. But in the end, I really hope that things work out for Kojima. He's a good man. He makes great games, amazing games. He's one of the legendary, game makers of all time. And honestly, it's weird for Konami to let go of Kojima. That to me is like if Nintendo let go of Miyamoto, this key pillar to the company itself. Like, without Miyamoto, there's just no Nintendo. And without Kojima, I feel like there's no Konami. I mean, Kojima has brought so much success for Konami. I mean, Metal Gear is one of those few games that people care about from Konami. Everything else, it's like nobody really cares as much. So for them to let go of Kojima, this key pillar of the company, it's really weird, it's bizarre. I mean, things have got to be really bad for something like this to happen. But again, we don't know the full story. Maybe things aren't as bad as they seem. Maybe it's just, Kojima's trying to go his own way, Konami's trying to go their own way, and then maybe they'll still work together on some aspects. Who knows how that's going to work out. But it's just all rumors and speculations, and just the not knowing is what's killing me right now. Is Kojima going to be let go? Let me know right now. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So there you have it, folks. My crazy thoughts on what the hell's happening. Honestly, you probably didn't get too much new information out of this. That's not the point, though. I just wanted to express my just fucking fear my fear for the Metal Gear franchise, my fear for games like PT, which are being sort of essentially produced, directed, whatever, by Kojima himself. What's going to happen to them? That's the question that I really hope we get an answer to soon. Yeah, let us know in the comments below your thoughts on what's going to happen to all these franchises, to these games, and just let us know your thoughts on this entire thing, this whole situation. And to be further updated, be sure to subscribe to Yong. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes peeled for more information, and I'll keep you guys updated as this situation develops. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much, and Yong out.